Raftus and Rufus rescue Zac Zitherbear. "What are we going to do today?" Raftus said as he finished eating his toast. "I've got an idea," said Rufus as he took his last spoonful of oats. "Why don't we go to Old Bear's barn again? We haven't been there for ages, since we found that old pen. And you found that red book too that Liberty enjoyed. Remember, we thought she was going to be very annoyed." "We might find something else," said Raftus, "something old and rare." He said thoughtfully. "We might find something for Zac Zitherbear." The little bears once visited Old Bear's barn at night. They had taken their torches, but a big barn owl had given them a fright. So now they only went during the day. The barn was almost hidden with trees, but they knew the way. Carefully, they squeezed through the crack in the big barn door. "Hey!" whispered Raftus. "What's that? Over there on the floor." "It's a big green round stick thing," said Rufus. "Let's find out more." "That wooden box has been opened, and it was shut before." The little bears crept closer to the big stick thing on the floor. "It looks like a whistle," said Rufus. "I wonder what it's for." They picked it up, and Raftus blew on it as hard as he could. It made such a loud noise that Rufus nearly fell over from where he stood. "Zac Zitherbear collects musical things," said Raftus. "Let's bring him here now." They sped out the door and ran as fast as their little legs knew how. "Come and see what we found," Raftus excitedly said to Zac. "You'll be over the moon, we know it." "Hurry, it's along this old bush track." Zac squeezed through the door at Old Bear's barn and lifted the whistle up high. "It's not really old, but still, I'm very pleased to have it," said Zac with a little sigh. "I'll have a look around since I'm here. What's in that big brown box over there?" "I think it's empty," said Raftus. "Doubt there'd be anything in it for a bear." Zac leant over the open big box, but it was too deep to see down inside. He leant over further, wriggled a bit, but couldn't see more no matter how hard he tried. "Hold on to my feet," Zac said to the toughs. "I want to get closer so I can see some more." Zac bent over again very quickly. The toughs accidentally let go. Zac toppled in, and Raftus and Rufus fell onto the floor. "Oops, sorry, Zac," they said, getting up and peering over the edge. "Are you all right? Have you broken a leg? Can you reach up here to this ledge?" "Strings alive," yelled Zac. "Down here in the dark, look what I've found. It's an old native slide whistle. I'm sure it'll make a fine sound." Raftus and Rufus found a couple of blocks, dragged them over and tipped one into the box. "Stand on that, Zac," called Raftus. "Can you get out, or do we need to find more blocks?" Zac tried and tried to reach the edge. At last he could touch the top. "Grab onto my hands, little bears," he cried. "Pull as hard as you can and don't stop." Slowly, very slowly, up Zac came, the slide whistle he had put in his shirt. At last he was out, and they all ran outside. It had been exciting, and Zac wasn't hurt. "I'll add the whistles to my collection," said Zac. "I already have quite a few." "When you fell in, it was sort of very funny," said Raftus. "Having fun is what we love to do." "What'll we do tomorrow?" asked Rufus as they walked along the track. "We'll find an adventure for sure," replied Raftus. "To Old Bear's barn. We might even go back. The end.